Yeah. Before I lay down and even try to go to sleep, I said, let me go in and just lifetime right there. I'm not even gonna lie. You feel me? I know I had to jet off, but yeah, that was the coldest trip right there. You feel me? I don't know. After that, I don't know if I'm gonna be tripping for a minute because, bro, I like actually when people say they met God, that is funny. Cause I was like, God was without form. Without form, he didn't have no form to him. God was like nothing. So every time God took on the form, whatever it was like God just taking on different forms, bro. And it was weird because I was seeing God existing as so many different things that it was like kind of sense. And you start to begin, you understand like you are God. You are. That's one thing that you are. That's one thing that I do know for a fact. You are God. And then all these different things that we create, bro, this shit is fucking crazy. And we put all these stipulations like what it is God existing, coming in the form, coming in like it's so like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like I'm explaining it. I do know how to explain it, but the sense that it makes is just like it was like overwhelming, bro. I could just see it. I just seen God just being everything. And I got it and I knew. And it was like, okay, like even when you think like hammer or whatever you think, you God gonna come in whatever form you want him to come in. That's it. That's what existence is. Like God is gonna be whatever you want God to be. Period. I like God is always here. He's being everything. So it's like always, God is never off his job. He's always on his job. Cause he's right now, he's being this right now. He's being this cup when I take a drink of water. I'm like, bro, you is without form, but we formed you into all these different things in order to make us and create all these other fucking foundations of what we call life. What we call life is God existing, being everything, bro. Everything, like not limited to nothing. I'm talking about your thoughts, your dreams. When you want him to be the devil, he be the devil. When you want him, no matter what you want him to be, that's what he be. It's not, he not even, I don't even think that the creator is even thinking like we think. Like it's just busy being. It's just busy being and existing and being everything that whatever individual that's there wanted to be at the time you need it to be what it is. Whether it's a car, whether it's a blunt, whether it don't matter, it's going to be whatever you need it to be. That's God. And it's fucking crazy, bro. But I sat there, I watched God be in the power lines. And I'm like watching God be the power lines, watching him be the trees, watching him be the sky. And I'm like seeing just everything, no matter what I looked at, be in the wood right there. And I'm looking at the wood and I'm going, God damn, we just tread over God. Like we don't even get it. Like we don't get it. But we do get it. We get it, but we say we don't. But God is like everything form in order to come and bring, like, I had to put on a form. I had to be something in order for you to have an understanding. I had to come in a form of Anubis or Jesus or whatever in order for you to understand. Because this is what you wanted. You wanted me to come in a form so you can understand. And I have that's lowering myself because I am formless. So I can take on any form. I am every form. I'm every form because I am form. That shit is fucking mind blowing, bro. Like just just to see it, man, just to see it. It was it was beautiful. I'm not even gonna lie. 4ACO is a dope ass trip, man. When you start seeing, because when you start seeing like Anubis, like you first get these weird it's like a pyramid, but it's built like a totem pole or something of gold, but all the way going up to the pyramid, it's different things going on. Like it's one that, you know, it got like horns on it, like gold horns going out. And it's like, you know, it's a weird place to be, but you know, you've been there before. You know, it kind of reminds me of Egypt, but it's not Egypt because this place is made out of gold. So it's like, it's not Egypt, but you know, it's like, bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I know one thing. What I do know is I'm going to stop labeling things. I'm going to stop putting labels on the creator and, you know, asking the creator to come in these different forms in order to give me knowledge or to give me things. Come as Anubis, come as Vishnu, and all these different forms. It's still the same thing. It's still the same. It's the same thing. It's just taking different forms in order to basically please you and to please your thoughts. So it's like I gotta, you feel me? It's like I'm saying, it's like because we all are God, but we take on these different forms, and it's like boom, like all these different forms, man, and it's still the same thing though. And I guess it took for me to actually sit there and go, damn, you know, nothing actually exists. Nothing, everything you know that you thought you knew, everything that you thought you knew, you got to kind of shake it because everything that we think we know is a concept of man. And because I guess being a human being, you have to, it's certain things, you got to see it. You feel me? It's like you got to see in order to understand it. You got to like see it and put it in a different, you got to put it in a form. So if I was like just nothing here talking, you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just been so many. It's your computer memory. Yeah, you got to erase it all. You got to erase it all with every concept because, like I said, God is formless. So whatever form you put out there, he's going to take that form and be that. That's fucking thing. We take different forms. You know, we act out different people. You know, even when we listening to a song, you know, we singing that song, we acting out being that person. It's like it's like that, but you know, on a higher scale, on a grander scale it's on a grander scale. And then like the whole time it felt like I was in a dream. It felt like this was all a dream and I was just dreaming it up. I was waiting to wake up and not come back, but it was like, you know, everything within the reality be trying to keep you here. It be trying to keep you here. So it was like I was here, but I was there at the same time. But I was like, I was mainly there. And I was there for so long, just watching shit happen, watching like these weird ass hands. It seemed like it was hands and eyes. And like, I'm talking about millions of them. And they'll start going. And once they start forming and doing all these things and changing, you start getting memories back of, I don't know if it's different places you created in somewhere else other than here, but that existence, once I created it, it took over by itself and it started, bro. That's what I'm trying to come to terms with. But I think it is. But then still, though, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but it make all the sense in the world. I just seen God being everything, and I was still like, what the fuck? It make me sound crazy, but I seen God being everything. Everything. And I was just watching him, bro. I'm no lie. I had to tilt my hat and go, that is some fucking wicked ass shit. Like, you got to be everything. Like, damn, like everything. Like everything. And that's some hard ass work. Probably easy for him, you know, because he's without form and void. So in order for things to be, he got to come in the form of these different things. And then it's like, now, oh my God, bro. It's crazy. That was a deep trip. That was a deep trip. That was a beautiful trip on everything. That was like one of the that was a deep trip. That was a deep trip. And like I'm like, man, thank you, Mr. Ozo, for even calling me and going, I'm gonna take 4 ACO, because I probably wouldn't even went in today. I probably wouldn't even attempted to go in. But now I'm just like, whoa. Like, it was even looking into the sun. When I was sitting back and I was looking into the sun, bro, the visuals I was getting was just, it was beyond me. It was beyond me. And the sun made it a lot. It made it kind of stand out. It made it kind of stand out, but it put a different color on it, because like I had to go get the blindfold. Like, okay, even when my trip started, because it'll seem like you so high, you can't control it. Like, you can't control yourself. Like, you'll be trying to move around and you'll be falling all over the place and shit. That's what I basically was doing. Like, when you go to sit down, you don't even sit down. You throw yourself down. Like, it's like you just let in so many places, seeing so much, you can't. There's no way you can bring all that stuff back. There's no way. And then it's like, bring it back like it's always been here. Like the labels we even put on shit, bro. This shit had me like going, how we put the labels on it, because we wanted, there's certain things that we feel like we need to see. So I mean, for me to say this is this, I gotta fucking put a whole fucking picture on it in order for you to get it. And it's like, bro, it was the one without void. And can turn into anything and be anything, whatever you want it to be. But that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, bro. All the gods are just projections from the collective consciousness. Boom. Yeah, little Donovan Dark. And once you realize that, it's like, what the fuck? Like, come on now, bro. Like, what I've been doing my whole life. You feel me, man? The which is nothing, but it's a reason. It's a reason, man. It's a reason. You got to go to nothing in order to create something. You have to be. I'm telling you, this body don't be able to handle all the information that it be trying to give to you. And it'll show you how this reality was even constructed and put together, and show you it working and how it's working. You see it all, and you still can't. It's like you can't wrap your head around it. Like, you seeing all this type of stuff going on, and it's like it. But what it's doing is it's telling you a story. You feel me? It's talking to you, telling you a story. If you just actually pay attention, it's kind of hard to pay attention because it'd be so mind-blowing and beautiful. And then you wondering, how am I even there? You feel me? How am I here with you and I'm over there at the same time? You got all these different things. You got your mind standing back here that you created, saying all this weird stuff. You feel me? It don't even be you. You gotta go, look, hey, bro, just be quiet. And then he'll be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be quiet. Oh, look at the octopus. Look at and it's like a little kid or something. And it's like, bro, why do you keep doing that? Like, you throwing me off. I'm like in meditative mode, seeing all these things on though. It be seeming forever. It be seeming forever how you alone God was before separating into each and every single one of us and everything, without being able to share all this knowledge to himself. Yeah, man, that is crazy. That is crazy. And just constantly just being and existing and becoming and just growing. And beautiful though, bro. Man, I am too, man. overall stoner. I ain't even gonna lie. I'll be dumb. Be scared. I'll be always scared. But then it's like, like I said, it's a part of me that kind of take over that's not scared, that know what's going on. Like, because we always talk and we laughed about all the different concepts. I'm telling you, the higher self and all these things. We laughed about all things. God in every biblical story, whether it was the Bible, the Quran, or whatever you could think of, it always said it. It always said God was everything. So why wouldn't he be you? He's everything. He has to be everything for everything to exist. So he got to be everything. If he wasn't, this shit wouldn't be. You did that. For real, you did that. And then you just be in it all, like all of it. Whatever you need me to be, that's what I'm gonna be. You can drink some water, okay? I gotta become the cup and the water for you to drink some water. It's like I'm gonna be all these things like all these things, and that's his job is to be. It's just to be and exist for us to live this life or to